Pisces, there's no reading between the lines in this message. These messages are coming through very clear. Sunglasses for your love message is one of the cards that popped out. And it says watching, looking, perception, stalking. It could be someone that you're dealing with where it once was amazing. It was a great connection, but something has turned and has gone in a different direction, because also what's out here is the golden mirror. And it says narcissist, love bombing, self-absorbed, one-sided, powerful. So you kind of see what I'm saying, Pisces. It's a very clear message. Now, Pisces, you are incredibly intuitive. And so whatever this energy is, you've been knowing. You probably have been wanting just to get a little bit more clear before you make decisions, but you've been peeping game from the beginning. And what's fascinating about these two cards and the imagery here, the symbolism here, is glass, reflection, sunglasses, right? You can see reflections through that. You know, sometimes it's veiled. It kind of can keep us veiled. There's one thing behind the sunglass, being able to see through into something else. And then mirror here, casting a reflection here. This is about clarity, being able to see clearly into something for what it is, okay? Now I'm going to get some messages out here from tarot just to get a little bit more clarity, and also get some advice for you, maybe to affirm you. Because I think that whoever I'm speaking to, Pisces, you know what this is. And it's more about this being a message for a confirmation for you to make the decision that you want to make and to finalize this. Housekeeping though, Pisces, if there's anyone DMing you or messaging you, trying to get a reading from you or with you, pretending that it's me, it is not me, friend. I will never reach out to you to do a personal reading and to get money from you. I want you to be protected and safe out there. Please report them and block them if that is happening to you. All right, Pisces, let's get into it. God, angel, spirit guides, for this love message, tell us a little bit more about why sunglasses, the golden mirror, is out here. What is this energy that Pisces is working through at this time? Thank you, God, angel, spirit guides. What is this about? Okay. Yeah, you're just becoming clear. Anything else? I'm sorry, look at me getting all upset about this. I don't like to see this card out here, but it's a lot of swords. The first one that popped out, though, is the Nine of Swords, and it's upside down. This feels like you overcoming. It's like you're accepting what it is for what it is, and you are no longer fighting to keep this connection. You are no longer fighting yourself to rationalize someone's bad behavior. You're kind of over the worry. You're kind of over through, you know, spending time trying to think. Thank you, God, angel, spirit guides. Pisces, some of you are over wondering if it's you. That's the problem in this connection. Whatever has happened or what's about to happen, because some of you, this hasn't completely unfolded yet, but what is about to happen is you're about to be so clear about what this energy is, you're going to kind of free yourself of the overthinking and the over worrying about this connection here, with that kind of popping out in reverse. The Seven of Swords here, this is the deceit, this is the lying, this is the two-faced energy, you know, people showing up in their representative. And if you watch long enough and just be still, the truth always comes out, and it kind of feels like you're becoming clear about the truth. You found out that someone is lying, and for some of you, Pisces, you're waiting for the apology. You're like, okay, I'm over this. I know what the truth is. I know who you are, what you're really about, and I'm going to rest. It kind of feels like you're backing off of worrying. Like, it's like, there's nothing I can do here, Pisces. This is adult energy, and I love this for you. I love this for all of us. If we can all get to a place where when we see deceit, when we see narcissistic behavior, when we see someone being self-absorbed, I wish more people can get to a place where they're just realizing that that's just the sign that you need to say, okay, I'm good. This is done forever, right? But it kind of feels like for you, Pisces, wherever you are in the world, you're just kind of falling back respectfully, like, I'm good. No communications, kind of dead silent. You're not reaching out. It's kind of like gray rocking the situation, where it's like, I'm not putting any more energy into this. And I'd say, Pisces, for whatever it's worth, because, you know, I'm just another human, I think that's a wonderful thing. And bravo to you for recouping and regaining your energy, because when this is showing up in a connection, you know, game is over. There's nothing we can do here. There's nothing we can build here if someone is deceiving. There's some other ulterior motive here, and that can be extremely dangerous when ignored, going down a process and a path, believing that something is one way and it's not really that way. So I'm going to get some advice out here for you, and then we'll close this reading cool little short reading today for you with love. Guide angel spirit guides for Pisces. What advice do you have for my lovely Pisces as they're healing, as they're protecting themselves, as they're observing, seeing the truth? What advice do you have for Pisces? Thank you, God angel spirit guides. This is powerful. Thank you, God angel spirit guides. What is the advice? Okay. This is all about paying attention to spirit. Spirit wants you to know that you are rewarded for trusting yourself. Okay, I want to pause and say something real quick though too. This message is not for everyone. Okay, general messages usually aren't. And when a message is for you, you can kind of get those little weird butterflies in your, stomach, kind of like in the root of you. You kind of feel the butterflies. It kind of feels like someone's watching you. It kind of feels invasive when you know that a reading is for you. It can feel creepy. Not all the time that's striking, but that is one of the ways that you know that a message is trying to come to you, Pisces, or anyone in any reading with any reader to communicate an idea for you. Sometimes we could watch a reading because we are going through something that's a little bit unclear, and we try to make a message fit. Now, for you, Pisces, with your intuitive self, okay, the great spiritual advisor of all of us, you know if this reading is for you. And my love cup, please do not force this message if this is not for you, okay? Trust yourself. If you're like, okay, well, I kind of see it might not be for you. Maybe another one is coming on the way for you. So please just take care of yourself mentally and spiritually when you are not sure if a message is for you. Don't force yourself to take it. But for those of you where you know this message is for you, absolutely yes, this is you. Spirit wants you to know that this is not some nasty, ugly trick that life is playing on you to humiliate you and put you around narcissistic people. It's not about that. God, spirit, angels, whatever you hold dear to your heart wants you to know that because you've made the decision to close yourself off to things that are harmful and hurtful to you, there's new opportunity. There's potential here. These are two powerful cards to see together when it comes to abundance, spirituality, prosperity, and long-term success. This is your reward. This is your hug from spirit because you have raised your frequency, quite frankly, and you're not deciding to stay in prison to something that is low vibration. So there's love coming in for you. There's new opportunity coming in for you. And for some of you, the love is related to a lifestyle that's more abundant. Things begin to improve and increase. Your passion restores. You have a new lease on life. You see the colors in the world deeper and richer. And for some of you, it really is just as simple as this. Because you've canceled out a narcissist in your life and you've kind of moved out of that energy and kind of let it go and have trusted that you know it's not for you, have moved on. You are walking into a path where you're going to be meeting someone who has this loving spiritual vibe to them, and it's all that you really want. It's not just one-sided. It's not just one thing. This is a soul-filling spiritual connection that opens up the heart. This is beautiful. And someone coming up into your life new. And it kind of feels like that's what this is about for many of you. It's about new love emerging in time that is more fitting for you because you've made it clear to the universe what you do not want. So shouts out to you, Pisces. I'm proud of you. I love you, and I'll see you next week. Take care. Bye.